Wealth isn't something I chased. It isn't something I stumbled into. It's something I became. A way of being that formed long before I ever earned a dollar. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle, your inner light coach, and I'm grateful you joined me today. Let's step together through stories, rituals, and reflections. Thank you for shining your presence here. This video is about wealth as a way of being. Childhood, the observer. I grew up in a home where money wasn't talked about. Not in a secretive way, just not at all. And that silence shaped me because as an observer, I watched how people behaved around money, around choices, around consequences. I didn't have confidence yet, but I had awareness, a kind of early inner noticing that would become the foundation of my wealth identity. I was a strong reader, and my imagination was alive. Books became my first form of wealth, a place where I could explore, expand, and understand the world without ever leaving my room. Writing followed naturally. My voice lagged behind, but my mind was already practicing courage. And then came the bookkeeping. It was a class I took in high school. It was simple, but it changed everything. It taught me that money wasn't emotional. It was informational, a tool, a flow, something you could understand, organize, and direct. That class gave me a mindset I still use today. A bookkeeper's clarity without the fear or scarcity that so many people carry. Teen years, becoming the decision maker. As a teenager, my confidence began to grow. Slowly, quietly, but steadily. I was still a listener, a deep one, but now that I was out in the world, working, navigating social situations, making quick decisions, accepting consequences, good or bad, I didn't have a roadmap. I didn't have someone telling me what to do. I had to choose, act, and learn, often alone. This is where wealth began to take shape inside of me. Not financial wealth, but identity wealth. The kind that comes from trusting your own judgment, even when you're still learning who you are. This is part of wealth people don't talk about. The part where you build yourself before you build anything else. The dream builder. People look at my life now and say, I don't understand how you get everything you want. But they didn't see the dream. They didn't see the plan. They didn't see the sacrifices. They didn't see the dedication. They didn't see the nights I spent alone figuring things out. Or the seasons where everything was happening all at once and I had to keep moving anyway. They see the results, not the blueprint. Wealth for me has always been a combination of imagination and execution. The ability to see something before it exists and then walk toward it even when no one else understands what you're doing. That's not luck. That's not magic. That's a way of being. Moving through difficulty. There were times I had very little. Times I had more than enough. Times I had to make things work with whatever I had. Times I could help others. Both seasons shaped me. What mattered most wasn't the amount, it was the continuity. The fact that, win or lose, I kept going. That's the part that people miss. Wealth isn't the absence of struggle. is the ability to stay yourself through the struggle. It's resilience. Not just the kind that survives, but the kind that continues. The kind that says, I'm still here and I'm still moving. That's real resilience. Wealth is identity. Over time, I realized something. Wealth isn't the money I hold, it's the way I hold myself. Wealth isn't what I have, it's how I move. Wealth isn't the outcome, it's the orientation. My wealth is self-trust, imagination, resilience, direction, dedication. It's the willingness to dream, the discipline to plan, and the courage to act. It's the understanding that wealth is not a number, it's a stance, a way of perceiving, a way of deciding, a way of being. In closing, so when people ask how I get everything I want, the answer is simple. I don't get everything I want. I become the person who can walk toward what I want, steadily, intentionally, and without stopping. Win or lose, I keep going. And that, more than anything else, is real wealth. If you're someone who's redefining wealth, rebuilding confidence, or learning to trust your own decisions, this message is for you. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let's get back to love. God is good. Love and light to all. Stay thankful. Until next time, walk gently and shine brightly.